Hey guys, Zelthemage here, picking up right where I left off last time with my Lord of the Rings online gameplay. This is part 2, and I am sorry for the uploading of part 1 without any music. I totally forgot to add it in, because it was really late at night when I started rendering the video, and rendering these videos in, 1020 high def. It takes absolutely hours. So by the time it was finally done and I checked on it, I realized it didn't have music in it, and in order to do the audio swap thing, I would have to, I believe, get rid of my commentary, or maybe re-record my commentary and then put it in with a song in the background or something like that. So I might get on that, but it's most likely that it's not going to change. So my apologies, but that is that, and I will put music in the rest of these. Like there should be music in this one, unless I forget again, but I won't, hopefully. So anyway, picking up where I left off, lots of me being a noob here, and this is where I first discovered that a lot of these places are like phased or instanced. Like here, you run into an area, you click the door, you walk through, and then I'm just looking around here for stuff that's going on. I like to read what the NPCs have to say. It's kind of fun, like the things they say above their heads, not so much the quest text. I don't bother reading that. Pick up a quest. When you pick up a quest, the ring above their head turns blue to indicate that you haven't completed the objectives, kind of like the grayed out question mark in WoW. Another load screen. I'm trying to make those fast. Like if it is a long load screen, I will fast forward through that part because I know you don't want to see me sitting in a load screen, and I know the first video had me sitting at one for about, I would say at least 10 seconds, just off the top of my head. So I'm gonna try and be better about that kind of stuff. And if I am running from place to place, I will try and fast forward through that kind of thing, because I can understand that 10 minutes is a lot of time to sit down and watch a video for, and not everyone is gonna put that kind of effort into it if they're just kind of side-scrolling across. So I will get on that and make sure to fast forward all of the nonsensical junk that is in here, because it's just a lot of filler for the most part. I'm gonna skip through all of this because basically me just running around town being an idiot, looking for trainers and picking up quests at the moment. And I do a lot of backpedaling in this game, which is odd because I don't do that in WoW, especially not in PvP where that would get me killed. But I happen to notice it just watching through the playback, and I end up actually opening up my quest log and reading quest text at that point, because I'm so spoiled by WoW and just running around opening my map and being like, oh, here, I'll run over here. But a lot of the footage I have, sadly, looking back on it, is me being totally confused about where to go, and just kind of mindlessly running in one direction and then realizing it's the wrong way. And you can see this in town. I am just running back and forth, totally confused, out of my mind as to what's going on. And that is why a lot of this video will be sped up, simply for the sake of time. So, after spending about, I don't even want to talk about it, probably like well, maybe 5 is too much, maybe 3 minutes searching for this stupid target dummy for this quest, for champions, I finally find it. I mean, you can see me jumping all over town, and I don't even know what's going on. I find ones that look similar to it, but it's not that one, so then I have to go run over a little bit, and finally I spot it, because I'm just a total genius, and I finally locate it, and I start beating on it. I get it done for the quest, hooray, good for me, and I run back up there to go turn it in. I get a pretty nice reward of some, I believe it's gloves, and I end up equipping those. You get some quick gear in this game. I mean, your character is going to get upgrades pretty fast, so that's a good thing. And you know what? Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I don't actually believe that it is gloves. I actually think that I end up picking up a sword or something like that here. And I learn how to open up my character tab, which is very fancy, and I end up equipping it there. And I'm also looking at what the basic character tab looks like. A lot more running here and turning in and picking up quests and whatnot. I think I get rewarded some rations or something, and I'm just looking through basically like what the rewards would be. One of them is always cloth. One of them is always like, until about this point, where I actually start heading out and run out towards town. I pick up a quest. You'll see that probably in a couple seconds. I pick up a quest at the one, it's like a sheep farm kind of area, and then I actually start venturing out. And I've slowed this part down because you may see it as like boring or irrelevant, but I really wanted to give a better look at kind of what the terrain and everything looks like, because I don't know, I really like how it looks, and I especially like the one field that you're gonna see me get into a little bit ahead in the video. I love how it looks. It looks absolutely fantastic. Considering the type of graphics it is, I'm very, very pleased with how it turned out looking, actually. And yeah, so I thought that I would incorporate that into said video for you. Right now, though, I'm still running through the sheep area, and I am going to walk out into the forest if I pay attention. I'm opening up my map like a noob, hoping that it's going to be plotted out for me like a wow, but it never is, because Lotro is just not that type of a game. So for anyone who is like me and doesn't bother reading their quest text, you're not going to enjoy this. The little rings that appear on the map will give hints as to where you should go, but once again, if you're anything like me, you don't bother looking at quest text, so you're gonna be lost the majority of the time, and that's just life. And you're either the guy holding the map, or you're the guy holding the map upside down, and I'm one of the upside down map holders. So that is that. Killing Black Wold, I think they were called spies here, because they randomly jumped to me. You know what, this would be a good point, actually, to fast forward this stuff, because it's not until the field and everything that stuff starts looking good. So you know what, I'll just fast forward here. That's what I've decided I'll do. Yes. Or perhaps I won't, seeing as I am now actually watching the rest of the video, and after killing this wolf, I'm gonna turn and boom, the patch of grass or whatever that I was talking about, the field right there, is right in front of me, so I won't be speeding up here. I have lied to you. I will speed up the rest after this point, though. I just really want you to get a feel for like what you can expect, kind of graphics-wise, from this. The water in this game is also beautiful, but you won't see me get to the water until later on, which is a shame. But I mean, just look at this. I love how large the quest objective text is on my screen, and it's not me being sarcastic or snarky or anything. I do actually like that quite a bit, how large it is. But just look at the field I'm running through. I just can't get over how it looks. I really enjoy that kind of thing in video games. I mean, there's no point in playing it if it doesn't look good. Well, then again, I'm the guy who spends like 7 hours in a match of AoE 2, but that's not the point. AoE 2, good game. You should play it if you haven't. I think that I will have to speed this part up, though, for you know, your sake, not really mine. The next part up ahead is all about me just trying to locate these damn berry bushes, and I've sped this up because this is just absolutely terrible. It's embarrassing. There's gonna be a lot of this, so just bear with it. And I then open up the quest, and it says something about it being near the ruins located south of whatever. And I end up heading that way, and look, I'm looking all around at the scenery, and I'm stopping, and I'm like just checking everything out, and then I find, oh look, it's freaking obvious, and it even has the name of them floating above it, and I am just an idiot for not even attempting to go near those ruins until that late on in the quest. It's rather embarrassing, you know. I'm not proud of myself, but that stuff happens, so. End up making my way over, looting all the stuff, and a little unhappy with the fact that the wolves aren't trying to eat me as I'm doing this. I kind of miss that sort of thing, you know, where like random animals will jump out and eat you. I don't know, I enjoy that. See, I'm like casually running by wolves and just nothing's happening to me. And later on, I think that I'm going to learn to regret that. In fact, I know I'm going to learn to regret that. Me saying that is. Because then wolves do start attacking you, and there's going to be a scene, and all I'm going to say is it involves a cave, and it's probably going to be the most tormenting thing that I have done in this game so far, and it sucks. Here I pause to play with my graphics, and by doing so end up crashing my game because I'm super awesome. So yes, that'll be all for part 2. I will upload part 3 shortly. This has been Zelthemage. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.